I don't think any of this happens if I'm not in San Diego. I really believe that. I think there's a calmness you feel when you're happy, and I've always felt that here.
Hi, I'm Jerry Coleman.
And I'm Jane Mitchell.
In the summer of 1999, the baseball world turned its attention to a guy in San Diego the fans have appreciated for 18 remarkable years, Tony Gwynn.
We watched one of the greatest hitters in baseball history as he approached and surpassed a rare milestone, 3,000 hits. The amazing feat is evidence of sustained greatness that very few have attained.
Of the nearly 15,000 players in Major League history, only 21 before Tony achieved 3,000 hits, and only 6 did that with one baseball team. All of the 3,000 hit club members who are eligible are enshrined in baseball's Hall of Fame.
Now we take you behind the scenes for a look not just at the 3,000th hit, but the days, hours, and minutes leading up to and following the magic moment, a milestone on a journey that began nearly 20 years ago.
This winter we had, let's say we had 90 days off, and I would venture to say that Tony Gwynn was down to the batting cage down here over 90 times.
For 18 seasons, Tony Gwynn has walked these dark hallways year-round from January to December. This is where the road to 3,000 was paved. It's as far from the glamour of baseball's stage as one can imagine.
He looks at where his feet are landing, he looks at the pace, are his hands ready, things like that.
There's also Tony's other homework, consulting the book written by San Diego native and Red Sox Hall of Famer Ted Williams.
You know, I had questions, boom, I go to the book, and the book got beat up, you know.
And then there's the video. Tony and video coach Mike Howder have assembled a state-of-the-art system for scouting pitchers and monitoring at-bats.
He'll come in and look at the pitcher's style, where his swing's at, if he's early, if he's late, where his hands are, or is his foot down.
This year-round ritual will go on until Tony retires. That dedication is paid off with a 17th straight season of hitting better than 300.
When you've played 18, 19, 20 years, you know, you got to love what you do. Double to left center, Pete trails the play. Flash on the board, first big league hit. Shakes my hand, says congratulations. Starts to walk back to first, turns around and says, they'll try to catch me in one night, kid. It looks good on paper. You know, Nolan Ryan, Hall of Famer.
That's 1,000 hits for Tony Gwynn.
And there it is. He said he was going to do it, and he does.
Even running to first, I didn't think it was that big a deal, to be honest. I really didn't, because in my mind, I knew where I wanted to go. The homer in the World Series, by far, my favorite hit. When you're talking about 3,000 hits, I think you got to talk about passion. You got to talk about a love for the game and wanting to reach a number that, you know, has only been reached 22 times now.
over 3,000.
Gone! A grand slam home run! 2,998th of his major league career.
I didn't get no sleep that night, and I was as nervous as I've ever been.
It was kind of hard walking that 100 yards from the hotel into the stadium because it was kind of hard to keep the fans away, and there's so many of them.
This was one of those rare days when Tony Gwynn was nervous at the ballpark. Not only was the nation watching, but so was most of his family, in person, including his mother Vandella, his wife Alicia, daughter Anisha, and son Anthony, who sat in the dugout.
You know, I'm 2 hits away, and I was really calm yesterday. Today, I'm really nervous. I haven't been this nervous in a long time.
Missing from the crowd, the man who believed in Tony and his skills long before Tony did, his father Charles, who died of a heart attack in 1993.
He'd be so happy today, but somehow I know he knows what's going on.
On that perfect night for baseball, Mark McGwire became the 16th player to reach the 500 home run mark.
They want Big Mac to take a curtain ball, at least one, maybe more.
McGwire went on to hit a second homer, but Tony still didn't have a hit coming into the 9th inning. So in his final at-bat, he still needed 2 hits to reach 3,000.
Line drive, fair down the right field line. Number 2,999, and he drives in 2 runs.
The ovation was amazing, you know, and you have to acknowledge the fans. I also wanted to shake Mark McGwire's hand because I hadn't had a chance to shake his hand after he hit his second home run by then, and I was at second base, so I just kind of pointed at him, letting him know that, hey, congratulations.
As he took the field for that final inning, the crowd showed its appreciation for Tony. About 2,000 miles west in San Diego, thousands were drawn to Qualcomm Stadium to watch the game on TV. If they couldn't be where history was being made, they at least wanted to be together to watch Tony, as they had so many times before.
If I couldn't be at home, St. Louis is the next best place, no question about it. For those 4 days, my family and I can't tell the people of St. Louis thank you enough, because it was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful.
An overnight flight carried the team from sellouts in St. Louis to Montreal's Olympic-sized emptiness. The contrast could not have been greater. However, there were some from north of the border who knew that in any language, history was on the horizon, right there in the batter's box.
Everybody is real, you know, supportive, and they're pulling for you. And you know, I go out and run my sprints. I come back in, say a little prayer in the tunnel, hit some balls off the tee, and then, you know, boom, ready to go.
Dan Smith was the Expos' starting pitcher.
I think there was a little extra added anxiety, but you know, it's a situation that somebody's going to give it up. Very rarely does he go over.
As he comes up for the first time, 1 hit shy of 3,000.
Reporters were asking me before the game, what do you know about it? I said, nothing. I said, I don't want to know anything. I just want to kind of react to what I see.
We were just going to try and mix up pitches, keep them off balance.
But he takes the first pitch for a strike.
I take a fastball right down the middle of the plate, strike one, and I kind of stepped out saying, man, I could have cheated. You know, I could have cheated and tried to hit a first pitch heater.
Grounded foul up the first base line off the foot of Tony Gwynn.
He came back with a real good breaking ball, and I was way out in front, and I pulled it foul, and I'm thinking, oh, gee, you know, I'm in the gutter already, 0-2. I've seen 2 pitches. I'm down in the camp.
And Smith comes inside to back Tony up, 1-2.
Your average big league hitter is going to capitalize on mistakes. The good ones are going to hit not only mistakes, but good pitches as well.
in center field. There it is, number 3,000 for Tony Gwynn.
Oh, doctor! You can hang a star on that, baby. A star for the ages for Tony Gwynn, number 3,000.
Hasta Canadá se escribe la historia, el hit 3000 de Tony Gwynn.
Monsieur Gwynn, 3000 coups.
I see us coming down and in, and I'm trying like heck to get my hands inside the ball so that I can get it on the barrel. And I just don't get it there. I get it right off the trademark. And I cracked my bat. And so when the ball came off the bat, I thought, it's right at the second baseman, you know, and I kind of came out of the box, you know, kind of hoping that, you know, maybe it'd get over his head, but in my own mind, I thought it was right at him. And the next thing you know, it's rolling in the right center field. And I said, God, I must have got more of it than I thought, you know, and then it just dawns on you. I did it, it's done. The relief that you feel is the first thing that hits you. And then, you know, I was starting to get emotional, but, you know, guys were coming at me so quick. Davey came over. Fulmer, the first baseman, shook my hand, and here come all these guys from my dugout coming over, you know, and then boom, all of a sudden there's my mom. And today's my mom's birthday. And it was 6 years ago today. I got 2,000 on August 6th. And so as we was hugging, I was telling her, happy birthday, Mom. This is for you.
I said all along, if I was going to have to give a hit up like that to a guy, I would want it to be Tony Gwynn. He's a class act, an ambassador of the game.
I was fortunate enough to be there for 1,000, 2,000, and he was good enough to do that at home for me, so I thought I'd make the trip to see 3,000.
To get there without being a designated hitter is just absolutely mind-boggling.
We just want to say congratulations, and in French, félicitations, Tony.
For a second straight night in San Diego, thousands went to the stadium to witness what they couldn't see in person, but could be a part of.
I ended up scoring from first base on the ball, and then when I got back to the dugout, I just could not sit down. I was just hyper, you know, and something just told me to go into the little hallway there, and then it hit me. You know, it really hit me that I got really emotional because I was hoping my dad could have seen this because he saw this for me a long time ago. Thought about him, and it took me a minute to kind of compose myself again.
At a private party after the game, Tony circled the room to greet every guest. 6 days later, after a long road trip, Tony and the team were coming home, and the second round of celebrations would begin.
Was one of the greatest ball players that ever lived in this century. Tony Gwynn. Thank you. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Celebration 3000. When not just the stadium full of people, but an entire community comes together to honor the greatest hero and the greatest Padre in history, Tony Gwynn.
Number 19's historic achievement was not missed by anyone. And now, through the magic of television and video, some of Tony's friends and national stars would like to say a few words.
Hey Tony, Mark Grace here. I just want to be one of the many to congratulate you on the very, very impressive feat of getting 3,000 hits. And I promise you, I'm going to join you if I can play till I'm 45.
Tony Gwynn, 3,000. Congratulations. I wish I were there to give you 3,000. Oh, my's.
Hi, Tony. This is Mark McGuire. I'd like to personally congratulate you on your 3,000th hit.
Way to go, Tony. It's Larry Walker from the Rockies. Congratulations on your 3,000 hits. It's been a complete honor being able to be on the other side of the field and watching you play. And to all the fans in San Diego, you should all be very grateful, too, to be able to watch probably the best hitter of this game's ever seen play all these years and win all these batting titles. Way to go, Tony. I hope you keep going past 3,000.
We in Washington have a way of gauging the importance of people. Who does and who does not have Secret Service protection? I have a suggestion. I believe Tony Gwynn should be given Secret Service protection, not because he has enemies. No one has more friends in or out of baseball than Tony Gwynn. Secret Service protection for Tony Gwynn would simply be a way of saying, Tony, you're a national treasure, and all of us thank you for that.
Hey, Tony, Matt Williams here. I just wanted to say congratulations. I've been on the other side of a lot of those 3,000 hits, and you know, from me to you, your hard work has paid off, and I want to congratulate you on 3,000.
Hey, TG, this is Greg Vaughn. I just want to say congratulations. You deserve it. You put in a lot of hard work, and much more success for you and your family.
Just remember one thing that's important. You're outstanding, and all other people are mediocre.
This time, I'd really like to congratulate you on your quest for 3,000 and reaching it, and really good luck on 4,000. I'll be watching.
Hi, Tony. This is Vin Scully in Los Angeles. I'd like to join all your friends and family in saluting you on 3,000 hits. I've been looking at some great ball players over the last 50 years, and you certainly belong with the very best. If greatness is its own reward, not only have you been rewarded, but we've been rewarded watching you. And one other thing, despite the fact you've punched hole in the Dodgers so much, you belong to the city, because we all know you were born in Los Angeles.
Congratulations, Tony. It was a pleasure playing with you for the 4 years. I wish I could have been here to see this in person. I know this is a special day for you. I hope you enjoy it the way you should. Congratulations and all the best.
Hey, Tony, congratulations on your 3,000th hit, folks. Are you excited about it? Look.
So on behalf of Channel 4, $3,000. Thank you very much. And remember, you're only 1 for 3 off me.
A lot of friends, family, here tonight with Tony. Aztec baseball coach Jim Dietz. He allowed hit number 1. Here's former Philly and Padre pitcher Sid Manji. First and foremost, his mother Vendella. On behalf of all of San Diego, ma'am, thank you. His beloved wife, partner, and friend, Alicia. Son, Tony Jr. And Tony's daughter, Anisha. Tony's other son, Charles Smith, is right here. Charles?
Tony, on behalf of Kelly Ostrich, Gwynn Sport, and all your family members, we'd like to present to you this 3,000 hit jacket.
Tony, usually we give out one of these for a day, but we're going to proclaim the next month in San Diego, Tony Gwynn Month, to the city of San Diego.
They have brought you 2 division championships and a National League championship 2 of the last 3 years, and that ain't bad at all. General Manager Kevin Powers and the skipper, Bruce Bochy.
I think we all San Diegans are very fortunate to see one of the greatest hitters of all time. 81 days a year, we're very fortunate. Thanks so much, Tony, for all the memories.
Thank you. Tony, I just want to tell you what an honor and privilege to have played, coached, and managed who I think is not just the greatest hitter in our generation, but of all time.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Kevin. We have a video message from a man who never reached the 3,000 hit plateau, but is considered by some to be one of the greatest hitters that ever lived. Years ago, he wore number 19 for the then San Diego Pacific Coast League Padres back in 1936. He went on to become one of the greatest stars of all time with the Boston Red Sox. And here is that video message from Ted Williams.
If I were there and bang, he hit the 3,000th hit, I'd have let a war whoop out just like he was my brother, because I'd have been so happy, and I was happy for him, because he can hit.
Here are the Padre owners, John Moores and Larry Lucchino.
It was a huge honor to be in Montreal and see the 3,000th hit. The only thing that could have made it a little bit better is if Tony's fans in San Diego had been there to see it. So we'd like to reprise that moment on the screen right now.
On behalf of John and Larry, the entire Padres organization, and all of his teammates, it is my singular privilege to give to you Tony Gwynn.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can tell you this, it sure is a lot easier playing the game than it is to stand here and talk before you. I'll tell you that. First of all, I have to apologize for not being able to get this hit at home. It would mean a whole lot more to me if I was able to do it here in front of you home folks. I had decided to try to keep all the 3,000 stuff from that night, and I thought about it, and I thought if there's one place this stuff should be, it should be in the Hall of Fame. So, you people are amazing, and we appreciate you. Whether we're winning or losing, you people have been behind us, and we thank you so, so much. I'd like to thank my mom and dad for raising me the right way. And to my wife, Alicia, there is no way that I'm standing here being the player that I've been without a partner. And my wife has been there every step of the way. Johnny Boggs, I know you're out there somewhere. Johnny Boggs is my agent and my best friend. Jason and Jennifer McLeod, you guys have been wonderful too. And to John and Becky Moores, I think not only I, but I think all of us owe these two people a huge thank you. So now, if you don't mind, I got a game to play. Thank you so very, very much.
I want to offer my congratulations to you, Tony Gwynn, for achieving a great milestone in achieving your 3,000 or getting your 3,000 base hits. And I know that probably you're going to get many, many more.
Hi, I'm Willie Mays. I would like to congratulate Tony on his 3,000 hit. Tony, you're going into a new type of an area. 3,000 hit is something special for me and for you. I think the fans would enjoy just seeing you walk around the bases when you do get to 3,000 hit. So congratulations from my ball club to your ball club and to you.
Hi, Tony. This is Al Kaline. I want to congratulate you for joining the 3,000 Hit Club. You've been a true professional, and you're one of the guys I really look up to, the way you have handled yourself on and off the field. So congratulations. Welcome to the club.
To me, he's the best hitter in baseball. You know, there's guys hit the ball further, like Mark McGuire, and maybe hit the ball more often. But if I got a guy on third base and 2 outs, I want Tony Gwynn up there. Or I got a guy on second base and 2 outs, you know, I want Tony Gwynn up there.
Congratulations for a wonderful job. As the last National League players to get 3,000 hit, it is wonderful to have another person join me, along with some of the other outstanding 3,000 hits getters, Stan Musial, Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, just to name a few. I am certain, like myself and the rest of them, we have prepared a seat for you, and it belongs to Tony Gwynn. Your name is all over it. Welcome.
I'm just glad that Tony is getting 3,000 hits because he's been a credit for baseball. So I almost feel like he's in the same situation that I was in Boston. He's played his entire career in San Diego, where I played mine in Boston. I'm sure he could have got much more money going somewhere else, but he chose to stay loyal to the San Diego Padres, and the fans of San Diego should be very proud of him.
You've just gotten your 3,000 base hit. I just want to take this opportunity to welcome you to a very select group of 3,000 hitters. You've worked hard for a long time, and I'm very happy to see that you're joining all of us in that group. I know that in the near future, hopefully that I will be able to also invite you into that other select group, enshrinement into Baseball's Hall of Fame, because it's a well-deserved honor for you. So don't stop, everybody. Just keep going, and I just want to wish you continued success.
Hey, Tony, this is Robin Yount. Congratulations on your 3,000th hit. I'm sure through all your hard work and dedication to the game that you've made yourself one of the best hitters of all time. You and the city of San Diego should be very proud that you've been able to accomplish this while playing in San Diego your whole career. Again, Tony, congratulations on your milestone, and I wish you the best of luck in the future.
Hey, Tony, congratulations on getting 3,000 hits. What really makes me so proud of you, you did it all in a San Diego Padre uniform. So now we're a member of one club together, and now I got a feeling 5 years after you retire, we're going to be members of another fraternity together, the Hall of Fame. Congratulations. I wish I could be there for your celebration. I've always been a fan of yours and always will be.
welcome to 3000 Hit Club. You deserve it, man. You're a hard worker. For all those who think that it just comes from God-given ability and natural skills, I'm here to attest that it took a lot of hard work and a lot of thinking and a lot of preparation, a lot of dedication that most people don't apply to their craft.
I'd like to say hi, congratulations, Tony. I tell you, it must be nice to plan for this day. Some of us didn't know if it would happen or not, but I'd really like to welcome you to the 3000 Hit Club and hopefully many, many more.
Tony, I want to congratulate you on your 3,000th hit. Welcome to the 3000 Hit Club. But I'll tell you, it's not only been impressive to watch you get those 3,000 hits, but how you've conducted yourself throughout the years as well. You've earned a lot of respect from your peers around the game. I think the fans of the San Diego Padres have been very lucky to have the chance to watch your entire career with the Padre organization. I know as a player, I sure like to watch you hit. I learned a lot from you. I know as a fan now I can just sit back and watch you continue to pile up those hits. As long as you enjoy the game, just keep on rolling along, my friend. All the best. Congratulations.
Done it all in one uniform. And I'm proud of that. You know, I'm a Padre. I'm a San Diego Padre. You know, and I've been a Padre my whole career, and I'm proud of that. And everything I've done in a Padre uniform. So when my career is over and people look back and they see San Diego all the way down the line, man, that means a lot to me.
His work has also translated into a record-tying 8 National League batting titles.
In terms of games played, only Ty Cobb and Nap Lajoie reached 3,000 hits faster than Tony. For many of us who have had the pleasure and the honor of watching Tony his entire career, we understand that he means so much to the city of San Diego. He transcends baseball and unifies a community. There's been no greater hero in San Diego than Tony Gwynn.
What I'll remember most about the 3,000th hit is more from the few days before it. Sitting in the stands in St. Louis and having a Cardinals fan next to me, along with 40,000 others, stand up and applaud the opponent because it was Tony Gwynn. It shows that what he's done and how he's done it transcends baseball partisanship, and that is something to celebrate.
From the San Diego Padres, Tony Gwynn.
When I started, I thought I'd play 2-3 years, you know, move on to something else. I try to have fun. I feel like I'm lucky.
1-1 delivery. A loop into left center field. Coming on fast to center fielder. Can he get it? No, it drops. The pitch to Gwynn coming up, and Tony rips one to right field base hit. The pitch to Tony. Ground ball. Ground by the first. Right through Jordan's glove.
Always in the right place at the right time. It's Tony.
take your hands back, lay your front foot down soft, and take the swing.
Just feeling confident till Tony drives one through for a run.
And Gwynn, there's a patented Tony Gwynn hit right there.
I trust the stroke. I trust what I do.
Oh, he's always in the right place at the right time. It's Tony. Tony Gwynn, what are you talking, Tony Gwynn? He's always in the right place.
He said he was going to do it, and he does. 2,000 hits for Tony Gwynn. For Tony Gwynn, another milestone, 2,400 career hits.
Tony bangs a base hit into right field, and Kilby Overis will head for third. 2,800 hits for Tony Gwynn.
Talking about.
Line drive into left center field. There it is, a base hit for Tony Gwynn. 4 more to go for 3,000. He hammers one deep to right field, way back there. Gone, gone, gone. A grand slam home run for Tony Gwynn. 3 more to go for 3,000. Into left field, another base hit for Tony Gwynn, his third of the game. The 2,998th of his major league career, and just 2 away from 3,000. Line drive, fair down the right field line. Number 2,999, and he drives in 2 runs. He needs 1 more. Line drive, center field, there it is, number 3,000 for Tony Gwynn.
Talking about Mr. Tony Gwynn. You're my father, this I'm proud to say, that I love you in a special way. Even though I know that you're a star, oh, I love you for who you are. Deep down inside, you're my father, this I'm proud to say, that I love you in a special way. Even though I know that you're a star, oh, I love you for who you are.